Hey, you're watching Fat Man DD1, you dingus. Whatever he said.
This is your boy, Fat Man DD1. My chair's broken and I have no idea how to fix it. So at this point, a lot of shit has been going on and I hope you're ready to hear it. And this is just a quick channel breakdown. Johnny Depp is fighting with Amber Heard in court finally. The courts are listening to the recordings that everybody on the internet has seen. YouTube is somehow striking this down. Her publicist, somebody's taking these down. And at this point, I kind of want retribution for Johnny. I want the man to win. And he said it himself, he ain't coming back to the Pirates of the Caribbean or anything else that had him there before, because motherfuckers didn't wait and see what happened before letting him go and killing his cash flow. So he's taking a lot from Amber Heard. And she's still employed. So you know how the court system works. If you still got money, that shit's coming to me. It just is how it is. And Nike's dropping some shit with Naruto Collab. So a Naruto x Nike collab. I hope it works out better than the Adidas. I never ever got a pair. I never seen a pair. And I honestly think the only time you can find a pair is eBay. And even then, Gundam pair of sneakers look better than the Adidas version of Naruto Collab. And there's a lot of Naruto characters, but they're not going to kill this. They're just going to take it as much as they can and probably put on a wax sneaker. It's not going to be a Jordan. Everybody wants to be a Jordan or a mid. It's not going to be one of those sneakers that we think it is, so I don't fuck with it. And at this point, we need to start talking about toxic femininity. When it comes down to Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, Will, and Jada, a lot of people need to start having this conversation and looking at abuse in relationships and people being controlling. Yes, we've seen the male point of view. We see how women are being controlled by men and they're scared. Those situations are happening day by day and situation by situation. But we never see the opposite hand. And nowadays, those men are called weak, pathetic, pussy. Wow, you can't stand up for yourself. What type of man are you? 9 times out of 10, it's these type of things that happen. And look, don't get me wrong. As a man, I'm going to stick up for the boys. But I'm also going to stick up for the ladies. Like, no one should be being abused by anybody. You ain't my fucking parent. Parents shouldn't be abusing their kids either. Unless, you know, they deserve a spanking because they're a dickhead. Other than that, you don't need to be abusing anybody. Abused people just have no power and control of their lives, so they take power and control over you, and that should make them feel better, but they're still toxic, disgusting people. We've seen what Jada was doing with Will in their own house, didn't even warn him before recording him and caught him off guard, and made him feel really awkward in his home house, in his home situation. At this point, do you really look at that as a healthy relationship? Fuck no. And from a nerd, I've been in an unhealthy relationship as well. And I gotta tell you, being in that unhealthy relationship changes you as a person. It opens up your eyes to be more empathetic and understanding people's problems. But at the same time, when you've been in terrible situations like that, you look at the grand scheme of life. You put yourself in that situation without knowing that person fully. And if Will does get a divorce from Jada, he has all the money. He lost a couple of projects. I honestly do think some of those were overreactions. But they were consequences that he didn't see coming. The Academy gave him a consequence and it's useless. But real consequences to a man's fucking career impacts you a lot. And you gotta understand that. At this point in Will's career, he's made so much money, he finally, I can't say finally has an Oscar. I think he had another Oscar. But he has an Oscar. He's a winner. And everybody else out here looking like bitches. But I didn't condone the slap either. And I've said my takes on it. But I don't condone anyone being abused. Not Will, not Johnny. Fuck. Not even me and my relationship when it came to a lot of my partner's mental problems. So, looking back on situations like those, we have to talk about women having control and power and men trying to stick it in there. In other words, trying to work things out and be a bigger adult. Listen, if it ain't working out, if you feel like it's not working out and you can't do anything about it, step away, go home. That's the end of the story. You're probably looking at me and saying, oh, but, you know, I'm a man and I should, yeah, but you tried. And if you keep on trying, you're just going to fail mentally and physically. It happens to everyone. And eventually you're going to leave and that person's going to be like, why are you leaving me? And you're going to tell them the truth, but you're just going to flee at night. Do it for your mental and physical health. Simple as that. This is your boy Fat Man DD1. This is a short video, something I haven't done in a minute. It's 5 minutes. If you watched it, thank you. If you haven't, cool. Fuck yourself. But for me, to you, remember to never give up, never surrender, and keep on grinding. You know, do what you do. Like and subscribe. Also, I'm having a giant fight on Twitter right now, and it looks hilarious. Blackwashing. It's not a thing. Blackwashing is not a thing. Can we stop that? Like, can we stop? Blackwashing is not a thing. Let's be honest. It's not a thing. It's not. I'm really arguing with somebody about blackwashing, and then they show whitewashing, and I'm like, that's whitewashing. Like, that is what that is. But then blackwashing is not a real thing. It's not. It's not a real thing. So, this is your boy. Remember to do all the things you do. And it's a good Saturday. Enjoy yourself. From me to you, peace, and I'm out.
Shit. Getting bit on drum. You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill.
Where's the last
Some of you niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
Ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All the niggas falling like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah, man.
Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden.